Hello and welcome to another episode of Twitter Talks Wrestling. Today we're gonna talk about the Saturday night's main event and the results. I believe on the show there was some wrestling. I don't know how much because this show was just full of commercials. Commercials. Promos, commercials, yeah. Anyways, but I think there was some good wrestling. There was some stuff that I just don't understand, but we'll go ahead and talk about it. So we started the first match with the tag team match. We had CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. This match started off in a minute and went to a commercial and then comes back and then like 4 more minutes and goes to another commercial. I kid you not. I envy those who watch this show after the fact, so you can just fast forward, because I envy you, because there were so many commercials. 5 minutes, 2 commercials. We didn't even get like a picture in picture, which would have been fine, right? But still, it was ridiculous. You have like CM Punk, you have like Seth Rollins, they're starting off the match and they go into a commercial. I'm like, what is this shit? Like, who is approving these stupid fucking commercials? I don't know if it's NBC thing, I don't know if it's a WWE thing, but oh my god, it was fucking annoying. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward to the last part of the match, which was it looked like CM Punk was about to get the win over Team Rollins or whatever, and then we get the return of Bronson Reed to attack CM Punk on the outside while the ref is being obviously distracted, and then Braun Breaker spears Sami Zayn for the 1-2-3 pin. So then you have Bronson Reed's on the outside and he's looking as Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker in the ring, and he goes up into the ring and he's looking at them. Now you remember how Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed were feuding a lot back in a lot during that time, where before the War Games last year and everything else. Right, but people thought that because Bronson Reed was on Solo side that maybe Seth Rollins would change his mind and everything else, but he didn't. Anyways, he goes into the ring and he looks at everybody, and Seth Rollins steps up to him and gives him like a great big hug, and he's now the third guy in this Paul Heyman faction. I don't know the name of the group yet because they don't have one, but yeah, so he's in there now, which I think is fucking awesome. I think that's a great addition to the group. I know people are like, why is he in the group? And that's like, if you watch the product, if you remember at Survivor Series and War Games, he got injured. Why did he get injured? Because he landed on the table. Why did he land on the table? Because Roman Reigns was supposed to get tsunami'd, but who saved Roman Reigns? It was CM Punk. So, a little bit of payback. I'm pretty sure we'll have more explanation on Monday, but I do like this. I don't know if they add another person as of yet. Maybe they'll add like 2 more people, and maybe we'll have this match. Maybe we'll have all 5 matches. Maybe we'll have like the remaking of with Roman, Punk, Sami Zayn, and the Usos again, versus instead of Solo's team, it will be Seth Rollins' team with Seth, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and like maybe 2 other people. I don't know, but I really like where this is going. I think the whole match was just to bring back Bronson Reed, which I'm okay with. I just wish we could saw some wrestling instead of this full of commercials. Anyways, so congratulations to Seth and Braun Breaker, and welcome back Bronson Reed. So like I had posted on my community post on Friday / Saturday morning that they had another match. We had the women's United States match. Zelina Vega defended her title against Chelsea Green. This match was fine, I guess. I don't really think this match was even necessary. I think this match could have been out and we could have put more matches, especially we could have put more time with the other 4 matches, especially at the end, because at the end it seems so rushed. But I'm digressing for a little bit here, but like I said, it was okay. There was a couple of botches and everything else like that, but I really don't think this match was necessary. Zelina Vega did won and retained by doing a code red on the top rope. So hopefully you can get new competition and we don't have to have Chelsea versus Zelina Vega for at least a little while. So congratulations to Zelina Vega. More commercials, more ads, because why the fuck not? We had the match. We had John Cena versus R-Truth. John Cena comes out and everything else, and he pretty much corrected Lillian, and Lillian did the whole spill of 17 never seen blah 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 and everything else, and then R-Truth comes out to John Cena's music. And it's so funny. He comes out to R-Truth, he's dressed up as John Cena, but instead of saying John Cena on his shirt, it says Ron Cena. Oh my gosh, I was dying laughing. I'm like, okay, this is so funny. And he goes and he does he has the little whatever towel thing that John Cena carries and all this other stuff, but instead of he goes and he runs in how John Cena used to run in when he was a face and all this other stuff. It was so funny. And he did the whole the 3 thing, when he does that move and all that stuff. And John Cena immediately attacks him, the match gets started and everything else, and Cena does the 5-knuckle shuffle and the his signature moves and tries to get a pin real quick on Truth, and Truth kicks out, and Truth does the same moves that John Cena used on him and all this other stuff. And it was going back and forth and everything else. At one point during the match, they were outside the ring, and John Cena throws Truth into the ring post and then into the ring, where he goes and he grabs the title, and he goes and grabs the title, goes in, and he's deliberately in front of the ref, and R-Truth and the ref is you can't use that. I'm like, well, no shit, I think he knows that. And R-Truth is looking at John Cena you really gonna hit me? You really gonna do that? Come on, whatever, right? And you have it looks like there was a moment of you know what, I'm better than this on John Cena's face. You're right, I'm better than this. All this other stuff, it looks like R-Truth was kind of come on, let's do this, let's just do this, one-on-one, but fair, fair play or everything like that. And John Cena's he shook his head, and he gives the title to the ref, the ref gives the title to Lillian Garcia, and as that was happening, of course, John Cena kicks R-Truth in the dick and low blows him, gives him an AA and the pin, and then he gets his title back and his R-Truth with the title, and then walks away. And I'm just that's it? That's all? You're not going to beat the crap out of R-Truth? You're not gonna do anything? It's oh, alright, sure, I guess. I'll be honest with you, this whole John Cena's heel run has been lackluster at best. I mean, I wasn't expecting a lot, but I was expecting something, and we're not getting anything. I was expecting maybe he beats him up and we have the return of a Cody Rhodes or a Randy Orton or some shit like that. I don't know, but something needs to be happening. I don't know. I have no idea, but nothing happened. I was just like, alright. They did have, after the show, R-Truth talking about how there was an exclusive interview with R-Truth talking about, he thinks he's getting to Cena because Cena could have beaten him up more. He could have done more damage to him, so maybe he's seen the light. Maybe he just needs a little bit more influence and everything else like that. But I don't know. I'm rather disappointed in this whole hill run, to be honest with you. But I think it's because maybe there is no decent storyline, because it's just a one and done with everybody. So I'm not sure. But we'll just have to see. I don't know. Anyways, before we had the fourth match, there was an encounter with Jey Uso and John Cena. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But Jey Uso talked to John Cena and said, "Hey John, the last time I saw you, I was yeeting you out of the ring to win the Rumble." Right? And John Cena's like, "Yeah, I remember that," and everything else like that. He's like, "But you shouldn't worry about the last time you're gonna see me. You should worry about the next time you're gonna see me, because it would be a terrible thing if you lose and Logan Paul, a YouTuber, will win the championship. That would ruin wrestling forever." And I'm just like, oh my gosh. They're doing it, aren't they? They're fucking doing it. So, I'm like, oh Lord. So, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. So, I heard rumors that at Money in the Bank, there's going to be a 6-man tag between John Cena, Logan Paul, Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. Now, I don't know how they get Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso in there. So I don't even know why John Cena is fucking feuding with fucking Jey Uso. I don't fucking know. But apparently this was supposed to happen. I'm not sure. I don't know how this is gonna work, but this looks like they're planting the fucking seed, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, let's go to the fourth match, which was the cage match between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. This was it was okay. It was good for what you could see, because it's fucking commercials. But it was okay. Again, I think this was the first time there was an ever televised cage match, so I don't think they were gonna go too grimy on this match. They weren't gonna have a lot of blood or a lot of violence or anything else like that, because it is prime time. It is on NBC and everything else like that, so they're not gonna do that, obviously. But it was a decent match for what it was. It ended up with at the beginning of the match, Drew McIntyre put some chairs into the cage. So he used the chairs a couple of times. He got a couple of close calls on Damian Priest, but it ended up with Damian Priest doing a concerto on McIntyre. Now here is where everybody got pissed off at, because instead of Damian Priest pinning Drew McIntyre, instead of Damian Priest climbing over the cage to land on his feet, he just walks out the cage, walks out the door. Now, for me personally, I don't fucking care, right? It didn't bother me that he did that. People was like, "Oh my god, this was disrespectful. Drew McIntyre got robbed." And I'm like, wasn't that the fucking point? Isn't that the fucking point? To humiliate fucking Drew McIntyre? Wasn't that Damian's fucking point in the first place? To me, I didn't care. It didn't matter. And he's he was out, right? Drew McIntyre was out from the concerto. Why does Damian Priest need to climb over? What does that mean? It's supposed for what? To have some respect for fucking Drew McIntyre? Why would he respect Drew McIntyre if they were fucking feuding? Give me a break, people. I get it. I understand. Trust me. But for me, I was I didn't understand why everybody was so mad. I understand, but I don't understand. To me, it didn't matter, right? I was just I wanted a better match. I didn't give a shit about the fucking ending. I knew Damian Priest should win. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, people are trying to explain something. I try to hear some explanations of it, but it's like, but he didn't have to climb the. I mean, you know what? I would have rather see him pin Drew McIntyre instead of just walking out. But it didn't really bother me. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. You know, I wasn't doing all that. I was okay with it, right? So hopefully this is the end. Hopefully. Okay, so we have the last match, which was for the heavyweight championship match, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. This match was okay. I highly enjoyed this match. You guys did very well. There was a lot of once again, a lot of close calls, a lot of like quick pins and everything else. At one point, Jay had Logan dead to rights, and then John Cena comes out and he pulls the ref out, and I'm like, okay, that's an automatic disqualification, right? Pulls the ref out of the ring. Isn't that disqualification or something, or no contest or something? I don't fucking know. It should be something. But he goes and he beats the crap out of Jey Uso. Again, why is he beating the crap out of Jey Uso? I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I told you about that seed, which is like, no one asked for that seed, but okay. I don't know why he's doing that. I have no idea. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know? And I'm like, alright, what the fuck is going on here? And then we get the return of Cody Rhodes, and I was so happy. I'm like, oh, thank God Cody is back. SmackDown's been needing a Cody for so long. Don't ever leave again, Cody. Don't ever leave. Anyways, Cody Rhodes comes and he crossroads. He fucking gets John Cena. Does another crossroad on John Cena. And John Cena pulls out the ring. And Logan Paul tries to hit Cody Rhodes with brass knuckles, but then Cody Rhodes ducks and Logan Paul gets speared by Jey Uso when Jey Uso goes up for the Samoan splash. 1, 2, 3. It is Jey keeps his title. Hooray! And then at the end of the match, Cody Rhodes has a microphone and says that John Cena, you ruined wrestling enough. You need to be stopped. You have a partner in Logan Paul. I have a brother in the heavyweight championship. We'll see you at Money in the Bank. Why? I don't know. I mean, at least there's no fucking Travis Scott. But I mean, Money in the Bank is in 2 weeks, so anything could fucking happen. But as of right now, we have a tag match for Money in the Bank between Cena and Logan versus Jay and Cody. I don't know. Okay. Look, I think Cody Rhodes is about the closest thing that we're going to get to a story with John Cena. I think Cody Rhodes is going to beat John Cena for the championship. When? I don't know. The sooner the fucking he gets that championship off of fucking John Cena, the better. I don't fucking care. He can get it off him tonight. I don't give a shit. He needs to fucking get that title back. He needs to get that title off of John Cena. He just do. You remember last year how good it was? See, sometimes we just don't appreciate things in our lives. You know, it's like last year was so fucking good. This year, I'm like, I'm not enjoying wrestling. And I'm just not enjoying what's happening. I know, and the reason why I'm not enjoying it because I know it could do better. I was there last year. I saw what happened. I've been watching this shit forever. Last year was fucking fantastic year for WWE. It's like now WWE just puts out fucking like this shows, and it's like people are going to pay for it anyway. That's what they're saying. Well, they're gonna pay for it anyway, and it's like, well, of course they are, because people want to experience that live experience. Like, I will say that I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to another live freaking a live premium event. But the WrestleMania 39, when I got to go, it was great. It was fantastic. What an experience. Everybody wants to at least experience that once. But it's like, you could have put shows like this. Let me just tell you, like, the last match was so, like, it was just so fast. I think, JD from New York says, like, if someone push played on, like, my fucking TV, like, 5 times faster, whatever, it was just quick. And everything was so fast. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm glad that Cody Rhodes is back because I missed him and I've been wanting him back for the longest. But it was like, why do we have this match? Why are we doing this? Like, weird. Okay, so Jay is not defending his title. John is not defending his title. Money in the Bank. I'm just like, and then this is like in 2 weeks, and then like another 2 weeks after, or 2 or 3 weeks after that, we have Saudi, and then SummerSlam, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, it's been a real disappointment. And before anyone says, well, stop watching the product, I'm like, you know what? Let me just kindly tell you to fuck off. Okay? Let me kindly tell you to fuck off, because I love wrestling. I love watching wrestling. Right? I'm not saying that wrestling always gives me everything that I want. And sometimes it's disappointing, and sometimes I get angry at it. But just because I get angry at it, but just because I get mad at it, because it's disappointed to me, doesn't mean I'm gonna drop it. You know, I don't drop things that I love. I don't abandon things that I love. Like, I don't abandon the people I love. Just because people piss me off or get on my nerves, like my family, my friends, you know, boyfriends or whatever, just because they make me mad, doesn't mean, oh, you know what, fuck them, I'm going to abandon them because they piss me off, they're not doing what I want them to do, blah 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 blah. No, kindly fuck off, please. Kindly fuck off. I don't even want to fucking deal with you fucking people. But yeah, I don't know, but I think there's going to be a couple of multiple matches with Cody and Cena. I think that should be the storyline now. I don't know who Cena is going to defend the title against next. People say that, you know, it's going to be Cody Rhodes. I mean, obviously we had that tag match, and then people were talking about Cody versus Cena at SummerSlam. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know when John Cena loses the title to Cody. I'm not sure it's going to be at the last match. I don't think so. I think, I don't even know. I don't know his last appearance, because he would have, what, 20 something more days on his retirement tour or whatever. So I don't know the last day him actually have a match or just him appearing on the show. Obviously, he's going to go turn backstage, because I don't really see him actually turning heel and taking the title away and everything else like that. I don't think so, but I don't know. Who knows? I just know I'm just disappointed, because I know like that WWE can do better, because they've done better. They've proven it last year. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's exhausting. It's like I'm trying to be positive, and it's like when I watch it and I'm just like, dude, I don't even want to like make a video about this, you know. It's like I just don't. I just don't. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. Sorry about my little rant at the end, but like, I have compassion for this. I really do. I really love wrestling. I just want it to be better. But we'll see. We shall see. I'm hoping that, you know, 2025 gets a little bit better. We're on, like, I hope the second half of this year with wrestling and in my personal life gets a lot better. So, rough start, but hopefully it's a strong finish. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye!